When Marcus notices his wife leaning over to pick something up, he quietly sneaks behind her and swipes a streak of blue paint across her dress before slipping away. A few moments later, he returns to the living room and makes up an excuse to send Jessica, his wife's close friend, away early. Marcus has suspected for weeks that his wife might be having an affair, so today he's set a trap. His heart pounds as he waits, and just as he expected, when Jessica stands to leave, he spots blue paint smeared on her male companion Derek's hand. Marcus plans to pour himself a drink before confronting them both, but suddenly everything goes black and he collapses. The next morning, Marcus places divorce papers on the kitchen table in front of his wife, Rachel. She barely glances up from her phone, asking him to wait while she goes to change. He shakes his head bitterly. It's always the same. He talks, she ignores him. Even now, when he's asking for a divorce, she isn't listening. When he asks if she understands what she just signed, Rachel waves her hand dismissively and says it's probably some medical form from yesterday's appointment. She complains about how he dragged her there for nothing important, then adds that he should be more like Derek. Derek knows how to treat her properly, she says. Derek has done more for her than Marcus ever could. Marcus feels his jaw tighten. Derek's done more for you than me? He asks quietly. Rachel nods, her eyes softening as she talks about him. When her mother died 2 years ago, she was completely broken. Before passing, her mother promised she would return as a star to watch over her. Derek spent months staying up late, searching the night sky, trying to find an asteroid to name after her mother. He helped her heal during the darkest time of her life. Then she looks at Marcus coldly and asks what he's ever done for her. Marcus stares at her, something breaking inside. You really think Derek found that asteroid? He asks. The truth hits him fully now. She married him just to make Derek jealous after Derek rejected her. For 5 long years, Marcus tried everything to make Rachel love him. He abandoned his career, gave up his dreams, reshaped his entire life around her. All he ever received in return was coldness and distance. He finally understands that love cannot be forced or manufactured. His phone buzzes. It's Dr. Williams from the space agency. Marcus, congratulations. Everyone here is incredibly impressed with your research proposal. If your data holds up, this could change everything we know about planetary exploration. We want you to lead the mission. How would you feel about going to Mars? Space exploration had always been Marcus's greatest dream. When he married Rachel, he put it all aside, believing that loving her was more important. Not anymore. Count me in, he tells Dr. Williams firmly. Dr. Williams explains the reality of the situation. Marcus will be off the planet for an entire year with no phone calls and no contact with anyone on Earth. The isolation breaks some people. Marcus doesn't hesitate. That won't be a problem for me. I'll see you there. He spent 5 years putting his life on pause for someone who never valued him. Starting today, Marcus is living for himself. Later that week, Marcus meets with Tom, Rachel's father, at a coffee shop. Tom, I wanted to tell you in person. The space agency selected me to lead the Mars mission. I leave for the training center next week. He pauses. Rachel's doing fine now, so she'll be okay without me. Tom's face lights up. Marcus, that's incredible. I always knew you were destined for something great. Marcus takes a breath. Tom, Rachel and I are divorced. Tom's smile fades. What? Is this another one of Rachel's dramatic episodes? Whatever terrible things she said to you. It was my decision, Marcus interrupts gently. I chose to end the marriage. Tom sits back, processing this. Marcus, I'm sorry. I never should have put you in that position, asking you to take care of my daughter. I owe you an apology. Marcus shakes his head. You paid for my entire education at MIT. Without your help, I wouldn't have any of this. When you came to me 5 years ago, after Derek broke Rachel's heart and left her devastated, and you asked me to marry her and help her heal, how could I refuse? I owed you everything. Tom's eyes are sad but understanding. Maybe it started as repaying a debt, Marcus, but I saw you fall in love with her. Everyone could see it. It doesn't matter anymore, Marcus says quietly. Derek came back, and Rachel chose him. As far as I'm concerned, our agreement has ended. Tom reaches across the table and grips Marcus's shoulder. It's her loss, son. One day Rachel is going to realize what she gave up, and she's going to regret letting you walk away.